Good evening. Hey, Michelle P. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I'm Classy Lady. How y'all doing? You gonna stay for a while? Can you hit the like button for me? So get me out there in the algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't cost a thing. Hey, Bama. How you doing today? You held that grandbaby today? Are they home? Girl, no, you're not, child. Who you going with? Who you going with? Can I sing? Can I, what's that we got now? Can I cash app you some money so you can play for me? I ain't been that in a long time. A long, long time. I'm overdue. My partner that I usually go with, I don't, know what's going on with her. She keeps saying we overdue to going, but she ain't talking about making no moves. Hey, Luanda, how you doing? Oh, it's her birthday. Y'all sure going late. How Maya and that baby doing? And Scooty, our baby. Hey, Bridget, how you doing? I hope you feeling okay. Hope your eyes doing a little bit better. Or you went to the doctor, or you put some ice on it. Because I know that hurt around that area. Let's see, y'all come. Why do it show y'all who in the chat and don't show me who all in the chat? Let me go back up to the top. Michelle was the first one, Bama. Hey, ADHD, Lawanda, Bridget. So y'all came in before Bridget, but it didn't show. Yeah. Somebody over here don't wanna play fair and hit the like button. They don't know it's free. Or they know it's free and being evil. Okay, you wearing an eye patch until you figure out what they gonna do. Okay. Are you able to see out of it? Or it's blurry? Welcome over, y'all. I'm Classy Lady for y'all that's just tuning in and don't know who I am. I am a new content creator. I would appreciate if you hit the like button, which is the thumbs up button. Hit the three dots in the corner. Subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so when I come on. And if you like my content, you can come back and sit down and just chill with us. We talk and chill. Hey, Jean. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. You must be been in the bushes. Because I sure haven't seen you in a while. But welcome over tonight. Welcome over tonight. Y'all, I decided to talk about what I put in the thing because we was talking about that yesterday about begging. Hey, Surrender. Hey, Beverly. Wait a minute now. Don't tell me I'm getting some people in here, because this thing want to be going. What up? What's up, y'all? Hey, Beverly. Says Surrender. Okay. I think I got you down. Y'all, I'm still trying to get them. Still trying to get them 1,000 hours. I tell you, it just is doing like what Luther say. It's creep. That's what it's doing. It's just creep. One day my numbers is up as far as my watch hours. Then the next day it's 2 steps back. So I don't know if they penalizing me for the music, that when I play the music, but it'll say copyright. but they say it's not a strike. It's just a copyright because some countries don't allow the music, I guess, in that area, or if the artists don't want the, So if I decide to play music before I come on, what I'll do is play it in the beginning. That way, if they have to cut it out or trim it, it'll be in the beginning. Or, like I said, there's going to be some days where I just feel like coming on playing some music during the daytime. I don't be wanting to confuse y'all, but I like to come on and play my little old school music or whatever. But we was going to talk about beggars and watching what you say. Watch what come out of your mouth. Watch what you say. We kind of was talking about a little bit of that on yesterday. People talking out the side of their neck, just talking to be talking, being negative, being ugly, hidden below the belt, talking under people's clothes. But we as people need to watch what we say. Words hurt. Words will cut you like a knife. It was always when we was growing up, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt. Well, yeah, sometimes words do hurt. Words do hurt people's feelings. People get in their feelings. That cause family members, friends, and stuff to stop talking to each other for a long time because something you said. Some you may have said out of anger, and then when you have time to think about what you said, you never go back and apologize to that person. And we have to be careful what we say because, like I said, words do hurt. Words can get you unalive too. Because y'all know we be on the freeway and on the roads and stuff, and somebody cut us off or cut in front of us, and we throwing the bird up at them, yelling out the window and blah, 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 blah. And it becomes road rage, and then sometimes somebody get unalive behind it. And then when the person that actually do the unaliving cause another person harm, when they think about it, it wasn't even that serious. It wasn't that serious at all. And then here you go, spending the rest of your life behind bars, away from your family, away from your friends, your children, your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and stuff like that. So words do hurt because people take offense to that. Words are insulting. You can insult somebody from what you say. So you have to watch what comes out of our mouth. We could be at work and we have supervisors. Some people don't deserve to be supervisors. Can y'all please hit the like button? I got 28 people looking, 16 people hitting the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. It don't cost a thing. I would appreciate it. It keeps me out there in the algorithm. But you could have a boss on your job. They could have all the education, degrees, but they don't know how to talk to nobody. They don't have the common sense. And they talk to their employees all bad and stuff like that. And then when they get into a confrontation with an employee, if the employee starts to go back and forth with them, oh, you're insubordinate. You're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to talk to me that way. Well, I'm an adult, and I feel we can have an adult conversation. I'm not a child, and I'm not your child. So we can have an adult conversation. We can agree to disagree. You could tell me to sweep the floor over there. Classy lady, go over there and sweep the floor. Classy lady, go over there and sweep the floor. Sweep that doggone floor. You talking to me? It's a better way to ask somebody. Classy lady, that do you mind going over there sweeping that floor? That might not even be my thing to do. But being that you asked me to do it, I might say, yeah, I do it. Or, yeah, sometimes you get pushback. That's not my job. That's not in my job title. But it's still a way to talk to people. And you got to watch what you say. Watch what comes out of your mouth. Because you could, at work too, you could set somebody off. And y'all know, people are quick to pull out weapons. Pull out weapons. And it could be a little old thing that you said to them. Like I told y'all, a person could slap me. We could be playing ball like this. You slap me on this side. I could turn the other cheek, slap me. You slap me, slap me. And it could be the least little thing that you say to me that'll set me off. And I'm going to get you. I'm not going to hit you. But my mouth is lethal. I can whoop you with my mouth. And I don't even have to use a curse word or profane language. I don't even have to do that. But I can get down. But I try not to, be that way. I'm trying to live my life in a different light, because God has blessed me so much. So, and it don't pay to be angry. Angry for what? I don't want to walk around angry, mad at the world. Hey Mary, how you doing? I don't want to be mad at the world. So I live a peaceful life. I really do. Yeah, your mouth is a power thing. Hey, ex Granny, how you doing? Yeah, and it's bad. It's bad from the things you say and the things you do. Yeah, I agree. Elders should be, elders are seasoned, should have a little bit more sense. That's why I said watch your mouth. That's why I put the title, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Don't just go for anything. And that goes from me in my personal life, here on YouTube. We can listen to different people's commentary, whether they're on the right side, like we say, or the left side. And when these people get to talking reckless, I don't care who you are. When you get to talking reckless and you get too low and too gutter, and then you start messing with my spirit, you start messing with my peace of mind, I'm clicking off. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no more. Now, it may be some days that I'm with the rah-rah or whatever, and I'll listen to this person, and I'll listen to, and sometimes it's nothing but negativity. You listen to this person, they negative. You go and you listen to this person, negative. You feeding into it. Then next thing you know, the negativity is riding on your back. Then you get an attitude with your family members or somebody, and you wonder why you that way? Because you didn't listen to what somebody else let come out their mouth into your ears, into your spirit, and it's not the devil on you. No, send that devil back to the pits of hell. Click off. You don't have to agree with what they saying. You don't have to agree with everything somebody's saying. If I'm on here saying something offensive or something that you don't like, you can just click off. I won't know you gone. All I know is that you're not commenting anymore. I won't know you gone. So if I offend you by something, what I say or whatever, and you have the right to move around and not listen, especially if it bothers you. I'm gonna say that because, like I said, sometimes I can listen to people and they be getting it, and I'll be just listening, I'll be laughing, and sometimes it get to be a little bit too much, especially like yesterday. I say, Lord, I know I ain't supposed to be in this mess listening to this, because it was one person after the other, and it started to bother me. It started to irritate me, and I didn't know which way to go, I picked up the Bible. I read some out the Bible. Then I started listening to some sermons on TV. Because it got to me. And I say, you know what? Today ain't the day. Today ain't the day for that. You know, people don't care what come out of their mouth. They say anything. And like I say, words do hurt. You fool around there and you say that to somebody close up on them, and they fool around there and pop you in your mouth or pop you in the face. And you'll be stung wondering what happened. Why did that person hit me? Why did they assault me? Well, because you popped off at the mouth. You said the wrong thing. Y'all know some people can get, hey, we got some Karens and Toms in the world, and they get to popping off and saying the wrong thing. It could even be racial. It could be racial from another race. It could be that word from our own race. Or them words from our own race that, you know, may catch you at a bad moment and stuff like that. Get somebody to pop you in the mouth. One incident happened to me. This was years ago. And it was around Christmas time. And let me see. Where was I going? I was going to get something to eat. And yeah, okay. I was going to get something to eat. And me and this car was going the same direction. And I don't know if he cut me off. I think he cut me off because he wanted to get over to a far left lane. And I was getting over. I was in the left lane, but I was going to turn. And he said something to me. Well, he cut me off. And he said something. He called me a B. And I called him a black MF. I was wrong. Well, at that time, no, I don't feel I was wrong because he cut me off. So I proceeded to turn left. That he made me miss my turn because he wouldn't let me over. And he said something to me because I was like trying to go over. He said something to me and I said something back to him. I think I rolled my window down and said something to him. So he turned in the turning lane under the freeway. I made the left turn because he made me miss my turn. Well, when he turned under the underpass, he went in the parking lot, and I was coming this way, and then he came this way, and he put his window down, and I was getting ready to say something, and God said, don't say a word. When he put his window down, he showed me his gun like, you say something, say it again. He said, what you say? I ain't say nothing, I just looked at him. And he showed me his weapon. Now, he had a child in the car. He acting a fool with his child to pull a gun on me. So, I could have did something else. Y'all find out later. But I went on to get me something to eat. I was going to get a burger. I think a Whataburger. I went on, but I watched. You know, I kind of pulled off, and I waited till he left, and then I went on to get where I had to go. And I said, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for writing on my tongue and just saying go on." Because you know what? It was 2 days before Christmas. I could have lost my life 2 days before Christmas, or he could have shot me in my face and disfigured me, or whatever. Who knows what could have happened? But I had a coming to Jesus moment at that time, and I said, and I didn't think to get his license plate or anything because it startled me. It really did. It startled me more than anything. And I said, you know what? I said, Lord, and he acting a fool with that child in that car. I say, now what if I would have had something in my car? Yeah, granted, his was probably bigger than mine, but still, you know, that it was a dangerous situation. That's why I say you got to watch what come out of your mouth. And now that was years ago. Can you imagine now when, I don't know in y'all states, but in Texas, we have a lot of that. And we have a lot of people losing their lives over road rage and being shot at, being shot up. I want to say, allegedly, Ricky Smiley daughter was here, and I don't think she was in the confrontation with anybody. I think the parties were pew-pewing at each other, and I think she ended up at the red light and they were pew-pewing at each other. She drove up into a situation, and her and I think a friend, well, I know for sure she was, and it was serious. She was in serious condition. Was that? Yeah, that was him. That was Ricky Smiley, one of his daughters. You know, he raised a lot of kids, so I don't know if that was his biological daughter. I think it was his biological daughter because the mom came down. So that was one of his biological kids because, you know, he raises and mentors a lot of children. And now he have twin girls that they were big, I guess, when he knew about them. But yeah, she just driving, they coming from wherever they coming from, her and her friend or friends, and these people are pew-pewing at each other, and she not knowing what's going on, and she driving, she at the red light, and they steady stray bullet. Got hit by a stray bullet. Hey, Yo-Yo, how you doing? Hey, Tamika. Hey, Lisa. Hey, RV Lifestyle in the building. Hey, Gloria Wiley. Welcome everybody over. Make sure y'all hitting the like button for me. Your husband asked you to stop coming on YouTube, listen to all that. Yeah, I'm telling you, some of it is so, it get to be so evil. It get in your spirit, and I'm telling you, for some reason yesterday, I guess because I didn't go to church yesterday, because I went to, y'all know, Fantasia and Auntie Hamilton. I went to the concert, and it rained so bad here and stuff, but by the time, I don't know why we was staying, it looked like we was the last persons to leave out of there. I don't know what my sister-in-law and brother and them was thinking about. So I started walking toward the elevator. So, and then traffic here, they had a Hispanic concert or something in what they call Dyken Center. That just don't sound right to me. Minute Maid, the Astros, the baseball park, I'll put it like that, but they call it Dyken Park. They just changed it, and that name just don't sit right with me. That don't, anyway, the Astros baseball park, they had some kind of concert or something in there, something they had going on, and then the Toyota Center was where the concert was, and all that is downtown. They're working on the construction, so all of that stuff was messed up. So it took us a while, but you know, and people don't want to let you over, and you get frustrated in traffic. So you get frustrated, and then people start saying things and yelling out the window and saying stuff, and you can't go nowhere. You got to watch it. You got to watch what come out of your mouth. You turn around and tell somebody F you, and then you stuck in traffic, can't go nowhere. And so one of the girls that was in the ladies that was in the front seat, she was talking about, she told the driver, because we was riding with somebody else, and she said, blow your horn, just blow your horn. I said, hold up, Wody. We ain't moving. I mean, and even if we was moving, I said, no, don't blow your horn. I say, because we can't go nowhere. We all stuck here together. We can't go nowhere. If that was me driving, I'd be blowing. I say, I'm glad you not driving. I say, because you have to be careful when you honk your horn these days. You say something out the window. It's road rage. It's too much road rage going on. So we have to watch what we say, that what comes out of our mouth. I'm sorry. I just don't agree with everything that's being said on here. I don't agree. And like I said, when I think something then went too far, I know how to sign off. Cause I'm of a particular age, and some things it's just not right. It's just not right. So you don't have to know I done signed out of your chat, or you don't have to know that I've been in your chat in the bushes looking or whatever. I just sign off. Go watch somebody else, or go listen to somebody else, or play me some music. You're not the only person. So yeah, and um people beg for no reason. And I'm not talking about nobody homeless. I'm talking about able-bodied people that can go to work, or that's working or whatever. I never seen so many people on social media beg, beg for money. Got all kind of schemes, all kind of scams going on that will take your money. I've never seen this before in my life. And you could pour into some of these people on their channels. Like I'm not to that point. I'm new. I only been on here 7 weeks. Gonna be 8 weeks on Wednesday. So I don't have the privileges of what they call super chat, super stickers, a little super thanks button. You don't see me posting my Cash App, or asking for somebody to post my Cash App, which that's perfectly fine. Whatever floats your boat. But some of these people are so unrealistic on the things that they ask of their supporters. It's ridiculous. You could have a badge with that person. That person wanted you to give them super chats, super stickers, and a Cash App. And what on top of that will lay a sob story on you. You wouldn't believe. I'm hungry. Can y'all buy me a pizza? Can y'all Cash App so we can get some dinner tonight? Y'all don't have no food in there? I need to pay my light bill. My tire flat. I got to get a new tire. Can y'all Cash App me some money? Oh, and they'll target them paydays. That 1st, 5th, 15th, and 20th. Oh, they'll target them days. Oh, they lay it on thick. They lay it on thick. Like, you don't have no bills to pay. You don't have no responsibilities. And it's okay to give, people. It's okay to give. But when you constantly on here begging, like people don't have bills, people not trying to make it, and sometimes people like you so much that some of these people will give you their last. Some of these people will not pay their bills just to give to you so you could call their name out and make them feel good. I don't like you that much. I like a lot of people on here. I even love, no, take that back. I love everybody. But when you love a person because it's in your heart to love everybody, but when you like a person, that's on a different level. Because you could love a person and can't stand the ground they walk on. You can't stand them. I can't stand you. I don't like you. So they like to and I'm gonna speak on one person. Hey Marcel, how you doing? I'm glad you caught alive, too. Yeah, you wonder when these people beg so much, you wonder where their family members at, why they can't go to their family. They can't go to their family because they didn't drain their family out. They didn't. Have you ever had somebody ask you for something or borrow some money from you? You may be on your last. You give it to them. Next thing you know, they got a brand new purse or they got some brand new Jordans. Yeah, I know a lot of people like them. They done went got them some Jordans. But they told you they needed the money to pay a bill. But then next thing you know, they got a brand new pair of tennis shoes. Or they got a nice necklace chain or something like that. But they'll take your money and keep theirs. Lie. Lie just to lie, like they say, lie just to kick it. And it's a shame how people do. And I'm gonna speak on this one particular person on here that we all like. He came on here and he talked about, well, he said it was his wife. He had us believing it was his wife, and I know they were supposed to make plans to get married. We never knew what happened to that, but then come to find out they just still fiance or whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend or whatever. And we all like, oh boy. And he came on here and he talked about his fiance. He ragtagged her. And we all on here. What's going on? Why you saying that? Don't say that. You shouldn't say that. Y'all gonna get back together. Oh this, oh that. Oh, he laid it on thick. Super chats, super stickers. Start coming in. Start coming in. Post your cash app. Cash app. Bling, bling, bling. Just laying it on thick. And they may truly have had an argument. They could have had an argument. Beware of ones that buy what they want and borrow. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I couldn't get it out, but that's pretty much what I was talking about. Borrow for what they want. Let me see what they need. Let me see. The ones that want what they want and borrow what they need. Yeah. That part. And laid it on thick. And pretty much you have lady followers and stuff like that. So of course the ladies start pouring the money in. And I gotta get my channel back up. I gotta do this and I gotta do that. And instead of being honest, well, he kind of said he was down on his luck or whatever. But you came in wrong. You kind of came in wrong. If you needed a hotel room for the night or for a couple of days, you should have said that. Me and my wife, me and my fiance, me and my old lady, however y'all call us women sometime when you get mad, you should have just said that. Can y'all help me out? But you laid this sob story on and we thinking that y'all done broke up. We really thinking that. You done came on here for that whole week and you pretty much begging. Pretty much begging. You know, they always say ask for what you want. A closed mouth is never fed. But sometimes people beg too much and burn you out. They'll truly burn you out from asking and begging too much. And pretty much that week or whatever. So finally got a job. And I was listening to the live, and now you're saying it's better to get paid every week. Yeah, it's better to get paid every week, but most people don't get paid every week these days. It's like every other week or every 2 weeks, once a month, and whenever you do get paid, you learn to manage with what you got. You learn to manage. on a schedule, on a budget, or whatever. Me, when mine come in, I have my bills all set for that time. I don't get mine at the first of the month. So whenever mine's supposed to hit, all of my bills, I've called the light company, gas, water, all credit card, everybody know that let me switch my due date so that I'm not paying late fees and penalties and things of that nature. But you beg, and you didn't, it's a way to ask and say, I need this or whatever, or can y'all help me out? I'm down on my luck, we going through something or whatever. But you did, you took us by the nose and you did us like this. You led us by the nose. I'm saying us, I'm gonna include me, but you didn't get me. You didn't get me, but I'm just saying us. Or should I say they? You led them. And now, oh, it was a skit. Negro, please, that wasn't no skit. That was the real deal, Holyfield. And you should have been honest and told everybody what was going on. And if it was a skit, you was wrong for that. You was dead wood wrong, like we say. You was dead wood wrong for that. You don't do no skit like that playing on people's heart. Because what you done, you done lost subscribers. You done lost memberships. And if they haven't done it yet, they will. They're going to start unsubscribing to you, and you're going to lose memberships. Now you think it's funny because y'all all back together and stuff. Y'all just knows it. That one video got 40,000, 50,000 viewers. Okay. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. You don't get a third time. So it was shame on some of the people that did what they did. But you came out here begging. You laid a sob, violent story. And I don't appreciate it. And I like you. I like you as a person. I like watching you and stuff like that. When you get excited about things and stuff, and we be laughing and stuff. But what you did was wrong. It was wrong. And then to come back and say it was a skit, that wasn't no skit. That was real deal. That was real deal. So, like I said, now you make it like you done played in somebody's face. You done made a fool out of somebody. But you made a fool out of the wrong people. Because them same people that has helped you more than one time, when you're going to come again, crying wolf, they ain't going to be there. They not going to be there. Because you come on here, you be begging. You be begging on the cool. And you get some good donations. Good donations. Better stop. God don't like ugly. He ain't fond of pretty, but he damn sure don't like ugly. And you out here, now that could be considered as a scam. People could say you scam somebody. People could say that. Let me read some of these comments. Yeah, that could be a big turnoff. And now they done got with these goals. They getting ridiculous with them. 50, 100, 20, 30 every day. Don't drain your people like that. Don't drain your people like that every day. With a goal set at that. And then you set the goal high and you wonder why your target doesn't move. Because at one time I was wondering that. They got their target set at something, but it don't move. But it don't move because you just set it at a certain amount. And if that person is not donating you that certain amount, your target bullseye is not going to move. So if you start off at 99 cents, a person can give you anywhere from 99 cents on up to $500. Well, if that person wants to give you 99 cents, they might want to do 99 cents 5 times. That'll make your little bullseye go up if you got 20 or if you just have 10. Don't put so much restriction on people. And an everyday thing. Don't put so much restriction on people. Because then people going to stop. You're going to start seeing your numbers drop. People not going to want to watch you because they feel if they own now, they obligated to give. And nobody should feel obligated to give anybody anything. What do everybody say? This social media, I don't know you, you don't know me. Well, if you're going to feel that way, then why should I give you my money? That's another thing. Watch what come out of your mouth. Then you got to turn around and come back and say something to clean that up. Or, I don't need this money. This just extra for me. But you got a goal every day. You got a goal of 20 every day. But you don't need this money. Everybody like a little extra money. I don't know nobody on this God green earth that don't like an extra money. So we got to watch what come out of our mouth. Oh, we got income over here. We get 2 checks in this house. We don't want for nothing. We got property. We got stocks and bonds. The great-grandchildren got stocks and bonds in their name and blah, 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 blah. Send me a cash app. I done set my goal. Ain't nobody hit it. Come on, y'all. I said it for an hour. Or I said it for 30 minutes. Come on, y'all. Go on send me a cash app or a super sticker. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna say nothing until I see y'all send me a cash app or a super sticker or you or super chat. I ain't saying nothing else. How stupid do you sound? You're not gonna talk to your chat because that's an obligation. And that's why when you going to come on, people not going to tune into your channel because you're making them feel obligated to give you some money or to help you reach your target or to send so many amount of cash apps. I want to eat. I ain't paid my taxes. So you want to get on the line with the tax people to see how much our taxes is. $495. Whew. And how much is the late fee? You do that, you begging. You're begging on the cool because you want the chat. Why would you put people in your personal business? No, you do that because you want the people that's listening. I don't know how we gonna pay that. Oh, we don't get our check to the end of the month. That's so them cash apps can go ding, 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 ding. Super chats, super stickers. Ding, 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 ding. You're begging. You're begging. You want somebody to furnish your habit, your hobby. You knew them taxes was $495 before you even called them people with your whole life on the phone. Your whole life on the phone. So really, the money they giving you, you're not supposed to pay that $495. You're gonna still pay that $495 on them taxes plus the late fees later on. But the money they giving you, you either going out to a buffet, you done seen some shoes or outfit that you want, you going to buy concert tickets, you going to get your car detailed, you may go to the beauty shop, your hairdo may be $300, You need that for that. You're not putting the money where it need to go. You just on here begging. Again, people have families, people have lives, and all of this stuff. I would rather somebody be a cheerful giver and give to me from the heart than me having to come on here and beg every day for what I want. I ain't saying nothing else. Or send me a cash app, MFer. Send me a cash app, MFer. You gonna call me an MFer and expect me to send you my money? Oh, but you got some dumb ones that be sitting in there that'll send it, the cash app will go off. Oh, thank you, so-and-so. Oh, you so sweet. Send me a cash app, MFer. We don't need nothing. Yeah, I could send you some pots. I got about 4-5 sets of pots. Some still in the box. I don't need nothing. It's different to put a registry up here. But I think you go too dang on far. I need to buy my great grandbaby a baby bed. You ain't say grandchild. You said great or great. You skip a couple of mothers and grandmothers in between that. And where's the pappy? And where's the pappy people? But y'all done got on social media and y'all don't care what you say, what come out of your mouth or nothing. Y'all need to watch your mouth. You don't care what come out of your mouth. You beg for it. I just ain't never seen it before. And I see a lot of content creators, they do their content. They don't ask for cash apps. They don't ask for super stickers. They may mention it and then they leave it alone. They leave it alone. And I see their numbers is growing. People watch them all the time because they're not obligated. I'm seeing them get 50K viewers. This one guy got this beautiful little girl that I talk about all the time, and I love watching her. I watch short after short after short on that baby and him and his baby. He don't never say nothing about a super sticker, a super chat, none of that. He on YouTube. And most people on YouTube know what to do. Even that little super thinks at the bottom. They know what to do if they want to send something. Or a lot of people get blessed because people say, do you have a post office box? They be wanting to send you stuff. You know why they want to send you stuff? Because you don't never ask for nothing. They want to pour into you. They want to pour into you. But when you're on here begging all the time, constantly, people pocketbooks, purses go clink, 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 clink. Then you stop seeing folk. Wonder where they been. Because they were people that was giving you super chat, super thanks, super dollars, super whatever. But you don't see them no more because they tired of giving. Because you beg too much. Beg too much. And if the shoe fit, wear it. Because I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I ain't called nobody name. I didn't say nothing. I just said people beg too much. And I've seen it too much on social media. And I'm not talking about since I become a content creator. I've only been on here going on 8 weeks Wednesday. I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying it because just by being a supporter, just by being an onlooker, just by looking at other people, areas and stuff. And there are some, because I know two of them that I watch in particular, they give good commentary, and they say, I don't see my chat lighting up, and people will pour into them. You know, they'll pour into them every night, and sometimes it may be some of the same people, but they're not pressing nobody. They'll make the announcement by super chat, super stickers are available or whatever, or somebody in their chat will do it, and then they leave it alone. There's one particular one, he does give good commentary, and he makes good money. On top of his check. He could pull in 500 on a good night. He pulled in $500 to $1,000 on super chat, super stickers. But sometimes he don't even have to say nothing. They just put it in there. But he's not using profane language towards his people. If somebody get out of line with him or say something offensive to him, he'll ask them to what you mean or whatever, try to get a clarification, or may even drop the link for him to come up and see what's going on. And if they keep on talking crazy, what he do? He just eliminate them out of his chat. I want to make sure I don't want to just be talking and don't. Yeah, it was a money grab. I don't. A lot of people didn't believe it. I didn't pour into it. Oh yeah. Hey Mimi. There's a couple of them. Like I said, now. Too, the more I'm looking, it seems like these people are exploiting their children on YouTube. They pimping these children because people like to see little kids do things or whatever. Like I say, the little girl or whatever. He don't ask for any money or whatever. He'll just turn the camera on and start filming. And she done got to the point. I don't even think she's one. She done got to the point. She know about that camera. And she'll be looking and just jibber jabbing. And, and hitting on him. Dab, 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 dab. Doing all of that. And like I say, she a beautiful little girl. And we feed into that. We feed into that. There's another one on here. Him and his son do, they do mukbangs. Then people start, they go places, start giving them stuff or whatever, because people like to see little children. There's another one. She carries a little purse. Cute is I don't know what. But people are starting to exploit their children and putting their children on here. And so the children is the money makers for them. And they sit back and they reap all the benefits. And I'm pretty sure they don't have any stocks, bonds, college funds, letting some of that money go over there. They spending that money. They living the life. Because you'll see their lifestyle change. I don't know what it is. First thing I want to get is a gold chain. A big gold chain. With them fake diamonds in there that they selling them that you don't know they fake because you don't know nothing about jewelry. You don't know nothing about fine jewelry. You don't know nothing about it. So y'all buying all these chains with all these diamonds in it and stuff, and that ain't, some of that stuff ain't real. Them people, hey Cheryl. Them people say y'all that stuff. Hey, Princess. Hey, Elizabeth. Them people say y'all that stuff, and that stuff don't even be real. Yeah. They be exploiting their kids out here. But my biggest thing is I don't want to keep on about beggars because, we have beggars anywhere, everywhere. But even your family members will do that to you too. And like I say, I think people, they have drained their people so much. That's just like somebody on drugs. And people like, why did, I even say that, why them people on the street, why they don't help their people? Then somebody on drugs in your family, or you may have a friend that have a relative on drugs, and they done stole the meat, all the meat and stuff. I seen that happen. I was dating this guy, and he lived in a not so nice neighborhood. And this person on drugs, hey, who that? How you doing? This person on drugs probably stole the meat out of their mama or girlfriend or somebody's freezer. The meat still had the coat of, y'all know, like they have a coat of ice. Say like you got a pack of pork chops, you put it in the freezer, you take it out to throw it out, and it had a little thing, thin sheet of ice on there. This fool walking down the street asking somebody to want to buy the pack of meat. I saw that firsthand. I couldn't believe it. I say, did he just come and ask us to buy that pack of meat? And my boyfriend at the time say, yeah. And his uncle say, yeah, they do it all the time. Yeah. Yeah. People have the mood swings, yeah. Because some of them be hustling money for drugs. They hustle money for drugs. They beg on here for drugs. They beg on here to go to the casino. To go to the casino, they'll beg. They'll beg on here for gas. They want a pizza. Anything. This girl used to come on here all the time. Me and my son hungry. Can y'all cash up us some money? Like I say, we'll be nice the first time. Even once or twice. After that, my pocketbook go clink, 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 clink. And you may really need it. At that time, when you ask, you may really need it. I ain't budging. Heard it all before. What that song say? Heard it all before. Running that game. Who sing that song? But your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. Say, I have to apologize. Is that Angie Stone? I think that's Angie Stone that say I heard it all before. Yeah. Yeah, Tamika had coming down the street with a pack of meat. I say, you know what? And that be the reason why people don't help them no more. That be the reason why people don't want to help them. Because they done stole the VCR, stole the DVD, stole the telephone. Stole the telephone out the house with the cord, wrapped around the cord, going to the pawn shop. And the pawn shop will buy anything. I don't shop at the pawn shop. I'm sorry. I don't shop at the pawn shop because I feel when you sell stuff to the pawn shop, you're encouraging people to steal. And don't get me wrong, everybody that sells stuff at the pawn shop are not thieves. They're not drug addicts. They may need a couple of dollars or whatever to get whatever they need or to pay a bill or something like that. But, yeah. We have to watch what come out of our mouth. Because we'll say some things, like I say, that'll cut deep, deep. and could cause us to lose loved ones, as far as we pushing our loved ones back. Husband and wives, we get in arguments, say things at the heat of the moment of the argument, and then sometimes you done said something so bad, or your spouse done told you something about them in their life that was a traumatic experience. First time y'all have an argument, guess what you do? You go pull that old baggage that is traumatic to that person, and you throw it in their face. You throw it right up in their face. And then it's hard to come back from that. Because I may apologize, or you may apologize to me, but it's like fine china or a teacup. You could break the handle off that teacup, you glue it back, you put some tea in there or coffee. It may hold up and it may not. Or it may hold up for, you might have a couple of times you done drunk out of that same thing, but eventually it'll break. And once you break the coffee cup or you break the fine china, it ain't the same no more. So once you break my heart and you throw something up to my face that I done told you that was traumatic to me, whether you apologize or not, that's going to always be in the back of my mind. This witch wants to throw it up to my face. This Aster getting ready to throw it up to my face. All you got to do is put B in front of what I'm saying. This bewitch, this Aster, then just threw this in my face. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I told them that when I was down, and they comforted me and they understood, and it's going to be better. And then as soon as we get in an argument, that's the first thing you say. That's something that cut people like a knife. Watch what you say, that what come out of your mouth. Watch what you say. How many of us did say something slick to our parents? We didn't let something come out of... Me, I was grown, own apartment, and I went to visit my parents. And I was getting ready to go out the door. And my mama said something. I said something slick to my mama. Y'all, my mama threw the cordless phone, and it hit me in the back of the leg. And I went down in slow motion. Bam! You know how they say you don't know what hit you? At that moment, I didn't know what hit me. My mama threw that cordless phone and caught me at the back of my leg, and I went down. And after the shock of it, and I got up, Mama, why you hit me with that cordless phone? Do you not know what came out of your mouth just now? I don't care how old you are, what place you live in, I'm still your mama. I bet you ain't have to worry about me being slick at the mouth no more. That cordless phone came up, got me at the back of my leg. I was like, Lord have mercy. After I got up, and it wasn't just the phone that hurt me. Shoot, hitting that, let me see. I fell from the kitchen, and the kitchen had a step, and then down there was some concrete. Who got skin up? Me. Yeah, I got skin up. Sure did. But I bet you. Oh, Sunshine Anderson. That's right. I knew it was somebody because I hear it too often. Yeah, I got some that what you said, Tamika. I have my mom's, and then I have my own, because the business my mom was in, that was like incentives that she used to could win those. And she furnished us all with diamonds, diamond rings and stuff, nice jewelry. I still have my stuff. I ain't knock on wood. I ain't been to the pawn shop. It has not gotten that bad. Now, yeah, do I go in my reserve money? Yeah. I'm working on reserve money right now. But I'm gonna be all right. When my money come back around and when my taxes come, hopefully before the government shut down, I don't know what they gonna shut down. I can replenish. I'm gonna replenish what I have saved, and then I'm gonna take the rest and spend on what I need to get done, things I need to do, and put my reserve back in reserve, and I'm gonna be all right. Now, I could go to family members, but am I go to family member and say, hey, I want to go to the concert this week, can you but not telling them what I need it for, and then next thing you know, I'm at the concert, like the one I just went to. I'm going to one Friday. I'm going to one Friday. That would be wrong of me to ask for some money, that I need some money, and then turn around and go to the concert, and then turn around and go buy me an outfit on somebody else's money. I don't do that. I don't beg. I try to be kind or whatever. It's been a many times I'm in church. We in church praying. It ain't nothing for my brother to hand me some money. He was writing his offering out one Sunday. Wrote his offering out, what he was giving to the church. Wrote me a check. I looked at the check. I said, oh my. I said, thank you, brother. And I hugged him. I said, what this for? He said, read the bottom of the check. He said, I love you. But do you think he would do that if I always asked him for money? He has a household income. They make good money. I don't. I'm on a fixed income. I don't go and ask them for nothing. I never have. I'm not that kind of person. I'm a giving person, but I'm not a beggar. If you give it to me, thank you. But I always tell my people, that's why you don't burn your bridges and you don't keep begging and begging and begging and begging. I always tell my people, if I ever come to you and I ask you for some money, if I come to you, because see, when I'm coming now I'm hurting my pride. I'm a very prideful person. Now I'm hurting my pride. If I got to come to you and ask you for some money to help me to take care of something over here, and it would hurt me to my heart that the diamonds or gold that I do have, I have to go to the pawn shop to get the money to pay some bills. At that point, I done went too far. Like I said, I'm already in my reserve. So you know what? I got to pump brakes. I look on the internet every night. I get on the phone, my cousin, sister, we on the internet every night shopping. We putting stuff in baskets and, oh, you like this, sending pictures and stuff like that. After that, it don't go nowhere. It'll be in that basket for months unless the store take it out of there or say that item is sold out. But we get it's a thrill that we get. But we don't spend money like that. No. Like they say, Plies say, no, don't spend money like that. Right now, I'm at a halt. Because if I say I'm in my reserve, that means I need to stop. I need to watch my spending. That means I done went too far. I done charged a little bit too much. That credit card balance gonna be high. Then I gotta take. No, stop, stop, stop. Don't overspend. We don't know what this economy is gonna be. We don't know what's gonna happen from day to day. We need to put some reserve back. But sometimes you gotta cut them beggars off at the knees. Sometimes you gotta learn to say no. It may be your mama. It may be your daddy. Daddy want to go buy some alcohol, or he on it buy drunk. Your mama might like to go to the casino and stuff all the time. Sometimes you got to say no. No. To brother, sister. If you the better money management in your relationship and your wife is spending, and you watching the books, you got to say no. Hand me over your credit card. Look, you putting us in the red. You're putting us in the red. Now, when you're going to get paid, you're going to have to pay a little bit more, or you're going to have to help me with these bills, because now you putting my back up against the wall. So somebody in the relationship have to be the better money manager. You got to learn when to stop. Stop. Don't let these content creators, I haven't got to that point, and I pray that I'm not that person, but y'all gonna have to put some muzzle on these content creators and stop letting them drain y'all pocketbooks. Some of y'all just sitting there and just gullible just to do it. Just you feed into that sob story. They begging. I'm a little short today. Can y'all help me out with some cash apps? Then next thing you know, next month is something. I'm a little short on my rent. Then next thing you know, you help them out on the rent. Next thing you know, they throwing a big old birthday party. You ought to feel like a fool. You done just pulled out your money, and here they done got a birthday party, but they just asked you to help you with their rent. I'm telling y'all, these people, they pull these money games. They be, they be scamming. They be scamming people. So y'all have to watch it for the beggars. And what come out of their mouth. Some of these people, like I say, cut below the belt when they on here. Some of these people cut you like a knife, and you may know yourself. I've heard people talk about people, and it may be a problem that I have. Might be a problem that I have, and they've been and said something or talk about something that'll hit me. And I be like, God, man, I might need to step back from that person. I might not need to go in that person chat no more, because they saying some stuff. Just like people ask me about my eye. If you over there constantly talking about somebody with a bad eye or whatever, and mine is like this, I might need to pull back from you, because you talking about them. But if you put your feelings in it, you would feel the effect of it too. And I know we don't know these people, and we need to let stuff go over our head, but you got to watch what come out of your mouth, because you never know who you offend about some of the things you say that come out of your mouth. And some of y'all be trying to say stuff to really cut and to really hurt somebody. Y'all really do that. And you keep going and going and going and going. And when I say that's how you can get hurt, get popped in the mouth, somebody knock you in the head, road rage or something, it goes back to the couple in Vegas that lost their life. Why? Over some internet beef. And there's been several people on the internet that have lost their life because of some internet beef of stuff that come out of their mouth, stuff that they say. And they might tell you, leave me alone. Okay, I'm waving the white flag. Okay, I'm not going to argue with you no more. That other person continues to want to ragtag this person and try to embarrass this person. Then when the other person get tired of listening to it, it's almost like you done knocked the stick off my shoulder, so you ready to fight. So the guy was in his town, and he kept talking that noise. And that guy, the one that did the unaliving, he told him, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. The guy, he just, right before he lost his life, he passed by this man. They passed by this man. And I don't know if the man was playing the guitar or he was playing a harmonica. And he said something about, if I can remember, I want to say Jesus saves lives. Jesus loves you. And he had like a bucket or something that he was collecting money. They passed right by that man and was filming that man. Look, filming him and saying, tell him, look. And I think he talked to the man, and the man said something about Jesus and Jesus love you or something like that. And no sooner than he left that man, he steady on that camera, showing your location, talking back and forth with this guy. And not no more than about 30 minutes that he left that guy that was on the side that was saying Jesus love you, and he told him something else positive. And him and his wife went along, and they were standing up there talking to some other ladies or whatever, and that guy walked past them. Then the wife was looking on the camera trying to figure out what, and she told him, oh, we just passed them. They looked at each other like this. And they went further, and then when the wife noticed that they saw him, they turned around and saw him, and he confronted him, made sure he was who he was. Pop, pop, pop. His wife screaming. He drops his phone. She screaming. He pop, pop, pop. Right on the strip of Vegas. All these people, women and children, everybody there saw it. They lost their life right there. All because of what they let come out of their mouth, some internet beef. So, like I said, we got to watch what we say. Girl, yeah, Cheryl. Slow motion, child. And I think the slow motion, I hit that concrete just as hard. So, I'm going to get off of here. I've been on here an hour and 19 minutes, going on an hour and 20. I am a talker. I could talk to y'all all night, but I'm not. I thank y'all for coming over. If you are new to my channel, hey, Jessica, I missed you. Hey, Sheila, J. Gill. I'm just going back up to see who all I may have missed. I may be calling y'all name. Hey, Amber, blah, blah, blah. Y'all hit the like button for me going out. If you're new to my channel, please consider coming back. You would have to hit the like button, the subscribe button. Zena, be careful if you gonna snitch. Be very careful about that. Marcel. Let me see. Glennis. Hey. I'm seeing some of y'all from other chats. Y'all maybe have been here before. It may be a long time since I've seen y'all. Welcome over, everybody. I think I said Lisa. Yeah, I think I got everybody. But yeah, I wasn't talking about anybody in particular. But you know a hit dog will holler. Because I love everybody. And I ain't trying to tear no draws with nobody. But I'm just saying what God loves, and that's the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts. But in no way, shape, form, or fashion, I want to start no fires with anybody. Don't want to start no fires with anybody at all. At all. So, I'm Classy Lady. Subscribe to my channel. I have over 100 videos, shorts. Please consider listening to them, liking them, get me out there in the algorithm. Get your boyfriend's phone, your husband's phone. Subscribe to my channel, whether they watch me or not. So far, I'm on a roll for keeping it positive over here. At least that's what I think I am. Keeping it positive. My own content. Talking about myself. My experiences. I'm trying to get to that 1,000. That first 1,000 watch hours. I don't know what YouTube is doing. They playing with me. They playing with me, y'all. And I'm trying to get to, my other goal is to get the first 500 subscribers. I think I'm at 300. I finally made it. I'm at 300, y'all. Hey. And I'm almost to that 1,000. And I hope y'all been paying attention. Y'all been learning some stuff about me. I've been dropping some gems. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Cause it will come out at that reach them 1,000 watch hours. Told y'all I was gonna have a drawing. I don't know if I'm gonna have one. I don't know if I'm gonna have two. I don't know if I have 3 or maybe 4. I don't know. It depends on when I hit it and where I am in my budget. I would hope to be able to spread love just a little bit. Hey, Marilyn. How you doing? You going to have to catch the replay, baby, for me, hon. So, with that being said, I'm going to get off of here. Everybody have a good night. A blessed night. I love you, truly. The more you're coming in my chat, the more I'm getting to know y'all. The more I'm being familiar with who's in my chat. I'm paying attention. I'm going to try to do better as far as reading my chat and reading what y'all say. And, oh, well, thank you. You learned something new tonight. Oh, truly, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. It really does. And I hope that I was positive and I wasn't too negative. And a lot of things, like I say, I be talking about myself, but I wasn't talking about myself as far as begging. I don't do that. But I have to watch what come out of my mouth too, because my mouth can be lethal. But that's not something I do on a regular basis. I have done it in the past, but like I tell people, I can give you your medicine. I'm a medicine giver. And when I say that, it's not going to be nice. But I'm glad you come over. Subscribe to my channel. Watch some of my lives and videos. You will enjoy some of my past lives. I promise you, you will. Even if you're washing dishes, let it play. If you're taking a shower, let it play. If you're cleaning up, just let one of them play. And just listen to me. And you enjoy it. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Marcella. Good. I'm glad y'all loving my chat. I really am. Y'all are encouraging me to come on here every night. I'm just going to say I've been coming on here at 9 o'clock consistently. I'm going to try to push it anywhere between 8 and 9. If I come on before 9, I will try to put a post. That's why I say y'all hit the like button to get me out there. That way, if I put a post and set a time, that it'll reach y'all and y'all will know that I'm live. And if y'all have some comments about what y'all want to talk about or what you want me to speak on, and then we can bring it to the chat and engage in it, Y'all let me know. You can put it under a comment, or when we on here, you can write it in there. Let's talk about this tomorrow. Because actually, somebody said something about begging, and I said, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. And so that's when I put on beggars, begging, and then when I was listening to some lives and stuff, I say, oh, no, they need to watch what come out of their mouth. And I said, oh, let me put that on there too. Let me tie that in, So that's why I say I'll be, thinking about a topic that I can talk about, that everybody can get something from, and people can engage with it with me. So if y'all have anything, and one of my friends, Cookie Monster, haven't been on here. I kind of helped her with something about a work situation. I hope, Cookie Monster, if you're listening, you're in the bushes, I hope you ain't got fired from your job. Do like I said, look for you something else before you leave where you at. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless. Lord say the same. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock. If I should be able to come on here earlier, I'm going to post it and let you know. Till then, later. Hey, J. Gill. Yeah, catch the replay, hon.